man, that is right. Okay. Hey everyone, I'm back again. Today I'm going to be doing a video on what Chthonic, basically just all around what Chthonic deities are, what you can do as offerings for them, and so forth. This is basically just like a mini guide video on what Chthonic is in Hellenism. And without further ado, I'm gonna get into it because I made this video 3 times, but I kept screwing it up. I'm sorry if this I get bright like that. It's because of my sketchbook I wrote everything down on. Anyways, what does Chthonic mean? So, Chthonic means it basically means the underworld, or it means relation to underground or the underworld in Hellenism. Easiest term. Now, what are Chthonic deities? Chthonic deities are gods and goddesses that work in the underworld, have associations with doing underworld things like spirit work. You know, some would say black magic. I personally don't like to do things like that, but I know they can be associated with some things like that. It could be with ancestry work. Those are the main things that Chthonic deities are associated with and or do in the underworld and so forth. And some Chthonic deities to give as an example is Hades, which is the god of the underworld. There's Thanatos, who I work with, and I also work with Hades, is the god of peaceful death. He helps with guiding souls to go to Hades, basically. Then there's Charon, who is the ferryman, who's in a boat and takes the spirits across the river of Styx in the underworld. And then there's the goddess, who is Styx. I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm sorry if it sounds different with how I'm saying it. I do have a little bit of a speech problem. I always have since I was really little. Another one could be Hecate or Hecate, Hypnos, Cor, Persephone, Hades' wife, and yes, those are the only ones that I can really think about right now. But yes, so those are a few to name. Now, there is, let's see, let me look at my handy dandy notebook. Worshipping and offerings. So, on worshipping, it's not like how normal worshipping is when you do offerings to them, such as usually you have a chalice, you have a plate that has food on it, you have like water, wine, whatever, and sometimes people prefer to just leave it out for a certain amount of days or just for like overnight. Some will drink it and eat it themselves, and that's all perfectly fine. But when you're working with a Chthonic deity, it's not exactly good. When you're offering them anything I'll get to the worshipping part, but when you're offering them food or a drink, with drinks you have to pour it down into the ground. You can pour it over a rock too if you want. You can pour it near a tree if you want. When you're offering them food, you have to bury it. And when you're doing any type of offering to them, whether it be food or a beverage, you do not drink a little bit of it at all. You leave it whole you leave it untouched by you for them. But yes, now when you're worshiping them, there's someone that I follow. All I remember her username being the cutest death witch around. I'll include her into the link down below. I'll be reading what she has as tips